Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megs and welcome to another video of Chats with Megs, where we have a super duper relaxed, chill conversation about something. So today's video is actually super duper impromptu. I'm literally just sitting down and filming this with no script and no plan in mind. I was actually getting ready to film another video, a hair related video, and while I was doing my makeup I had this thought, and like I love to do a lot of like deep thinking. It's something that I love to do, and I had this thought on a topic that I wanted to talk about, and I was going to do like an Instagram story series about it, but then I decided, you know what, why not make it a Chats with Megs, because it's like a very relevant topic. So basically how this like thought occurred is, right now it's March, and the month of March for me for the last 2 years has just been really weird. March is kind of when everything happened for me with my cancer stuff. Beginning of March, I had my biopsy. Mid-March, I had my official diagnosis. End of March, I began chemo. And so March is always just like, I don't know. And I don't want to say it's like traumatic or it's dark or anything, because like I don't have a negative association to it. Like I don't see it negatively. I just see it as like, my life 2 years ago was crazy. And then I was like, wow, that was already 2 years ago. Like it's crazy like how fast everything happened. And last year during March, I remember it was like the big, 1 year since being diagnosed, 1 year since beginning chemo. And for me, that time I was kind of like, wow, it's already been a year. But I think this year the difference is it feels so far away. Like my hair grew back, my life is pretty much back to normal. Like yes, I see the doctor every few months, but like that beyond it, that's it. And so for me, I think this year is like, it feels so far away, which is amazing. And I think that the reason why I wanted to do this Chats with Megs and make it very impromptu, just to say that like it gets better. It gets so much better. And one of the main reasons that I keep doing YouTube, that I keep making videos and making content, aside from the part that I just absolutely love doing it, is to show that after going through anything hard in life or anything difficult, it is possible to have a beautiful and a very successful life. I think that a lot of it is just knowing and believing that you are able to have everything and anything you ever wanted despite what you have been through. And it may not look the way you want it to look. It may not look perfect. You may have to change your plans. I have had to change my plans, but that's okay. That's a part of life. In any circumstance, I don't think anything is ever going to be the way that we exactly planned it to be. I really want to make this video to show that 2 years later, here I am. I'm doing great. Life is beautiful. Life is more beautiful than it has ever been for me. I don't want to make this video about cancer. This is not cancer. Like, this is my story. Obviously, I had cancer, but I don't want to make this about cancer. I wanted to make this about the fact that we all go through hard things in life. And that's what I always told people who are like, wow, I can't believe you're going through this, or you're so young to be going through this. And I'm like, you know what? Everyone goes through something in one form or another at one point or another in their life. Everyone has something. For me, it was cancer. Sometimes it's other really hard medical conditions. Sometimes it's really hard emotional trauma that you go through. Sometimes it's, accidents that happen, loss, grieving, life changes. It's just a lot of things happen throughout our lives, some bigger than others, but at some point, everybody goes through something. And so I wanted to make this video for anyone who feels like they have either gone through or currently going through something hard and they feel like this is it. Because at a certain point, I wondered, like, is this it for me? Like, 22, is this it? Like, do we end it here? But nope, absolutely not. This life is beautiful. This life is long. And I'm sitting here, I was going to say I'm standing here, but I'm sitting here in front of you today to tell you that it gets so much better. But it takes work, and I'm not going to lie and say that like my life has been peaches and cream since I finished chemo and found out that I was in remission. Absolutely not. It is hard. It is a lot of work, but like I was someone who saw the beauty in life and the fact that like now that I'm healthy and I get to have almost like a fresh start, like I have the rest of my beautiful life to live, and it's in my control, right? If I want to be successful and to be happy and to be healthy, it is in my control to do everything that I can to make that happen, to put in the work, to put in the effort, to just keep pursuing my passions, keep pursuing my dreams. And it's really in your power. And I think that, like I said before, it's not going to always look the way you wanted it to look. Maybe things will happen and more hard things will come before the good things come. But at the end of the day, after hardships, after the potholes in life that we face on our road of life, it is possible to have a beautiful life. It is possible to have anything you ever wanted. So, to all you beautiful people out there, If you, no matter what you're going through, again, this isn't cancer related. If you're going through anything hard in life, if you're going through emotional trauma, physical trauma, if you're going through just a hard point in your life because of the pandemic that this world has been through over the last year now, over a year in some places, it gets better. And it gets so much better. So please just believe that. Please believe that you are you are capable of achieving anything and everything that you've desired. And this life is beautiful. So thank you for sticking along to this very impromptu chat, but I just felt very compelled. And that's one thing that I try to stick to on this channel. Like, if I want to make something and if I feel like my thoughts or something that I've learned will help others or will resonate with others, I love to put it out there. That's kind of how I guide the content that I make. It's stuff that like I'm interested in and that I think is helpful that I try to show you. So thank you so much for sticking around to this chat. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. Check out the other videos that I have in my Chats with Meg series, and I'll see you all next week. So know yourself, know your body, and until next time.